Hello everybody, welcome to another randomness video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit more interesting than usual. Today we're playing Project Zomboid and here's all of our perks. I'm a burglar, that's what I'm running as, and today we're going to be doing the story of Glen Jones. He is a man from Kentucky. He went in to the hospital for a gallbladder surgery. His gallbladder was infected. And he woke up in the middle of the apocalypse, and we're going to go through and we're going to see his entire journey. And does he survive? Does he leave Kentucky? Or does he die and become a pile of rotting flesh? I don't know. Let's make our character, find out, and let's get into the story. Okay, here's Glen Jones. He is a burglar. What he did before the apocalypse is he stole cars for a living, and he sold them on the market for a good price, for a good come up. And that's what he did his whole life. He wasn't a really good or important part of society. This guy was a big time loser and an utter piece of crap. Nobody liked this guy, and everyone in the town of Roseville was hoping that he died from his infection from his gallbladder. But will the apocalypse turn this man into a new? Alright. Let's get started. Let's see how this adventure of Glen Jones, this worthless nobody, turns out. Well, here is the legendary Glen Jones. He woke up after surgery, after anesthesia, and he's very confused. He doesn't know where he's at, or where the doctors are, importantly. So what he does is he goes and he inspects the area, trying to look for a doctor to tell him where he's at, and most importantly, where's his car keys. Then the realization sets in. Dead bodies. 3 of them. And one is walking. It appears to be a woman, but she's like pale and dead looking. So Glen Jones walks back into his area and he sits. He sits and he wonders, is this real? Is this actually happening? And then the realization sets in that he could be in a zombie apocalypse. So the first thing he does is he goes and he looks for supplies. As much supplies as he possibly can. Bandages, food, something like medicine, anything. Anything can work. And he's going to go outside, and he's going to find his keys, and he's going to start his car, and he's going to find a safe place. But luck was on his side. He found plenty of food, so he decided to snack up and eat some food, as it might be his last meal. So he eats what is there, and he goes and he scavenges for more supplies. But to his horrors, he hears banging. The dead have came into the building, and he's probably trapped. So with his heart pounding and his blood rushing through his veins, he does what no man probably would have done. He opens the door before they can get in, and he tries to take the zombies on one at a time so he doesn't get overwhelmed. All he's armed with is a screwdriver, but he pushed them both down and he finished them. As he's peeking outside, he sees what he could have became. Lunch for a zombie. So he tries to get out of there as fast as possible. He picks up painkillers and he leaves out the exit door to try to get to his car. After scavenging around, he found a laundromat. He thinks the best thing he could do is change his clothes and get this blood off of him. He doesn't know if the blood is transmitted through skin or by the mouth. So he changes his clothes so he doesn't get infected. After he's done changing his clothes, he sees a zombie outside the laundromat. He decides to go and kill it to see what's on it. Maybe his car keys are on the zombie. Who knows? A lot could have happened when he was asleep. So he finishes his zombie and he goes to his car. By the looks of it, he's been asleep for a while because his car was severely vandalized. Looks like someone tried stealing it. They also stole his stuff out of his trunk. So his keys being here is very unlikely. So he does what he does best. He's going to hotwire his car. And he's going to try to get out of here. But to his horrors, it looks like someone siphoned all the gas out of his car. So now he's left to go and try to find some more gas. But first he's going to check and see if all the components are there. And his car was severely vandalized when he was gone. But the engine is good, and the battery is good, and that's all that matters. All he has to do is find gas. Before he goes on his gas searching journey, he's going to have to put some stuff in the trunk. So he's going to stash his things in his car for now, and he's going to go and look for a gas station. But then he stops and he realizes he needs bottles to siphon gas. So he's not only looking for gas, but he's looking for bottles as well. So he's going to search the nearby post office. It's very dangerous and risky, but he needs bottles and he needs to siphon gas. Well, he didn't find anything, but he did find water. That's important, but there was nothing here at all. Nothing worth grabbing anyways. Well, it appears that our character jumped over a giant office wall somehow and scraped his leg, and now I'm bleeding. Most likely gonna bandage this up and be completely fine. Let's head back to the car and try to find gas. Well, after hours of killing zombies and searching, it appears that we've been next to a gas station the entire time. Which is funny. All we need is a bottle, we can refill the car, and get out of here. And there it is. We found our empty bottles. Now we can refill the car with gas and possibly get out of here. But before we leave just yet, we need to search the gas station for supplies and food before we go on our great journey. After trying to start the car for hours, the car finally started, and now we can truly begin our journey. We need to stop at the gas station to fuel up just a little bit more before we go on our journey. We're trying to look for a safe place so we can stock up on food and supplies so we can leave the state. So I popped some sleeping pills and went to sleep to pass the night. But I was trying to keep warm and I was messing with the thermostat. And when I turned it, apparently it turned it the other way and I didn't notice. So when I went to sleep, I caught a nasty cold. After literally getting my avatar sick, I realized that the gas station had a grocery store right next to it. So I was going to go there and stock up on food and supplies, and maybe the calories in the food intake and the vitamins from the food might just shake off this cold. After driving back to the gas station, I decided to eat food and stock up. I took some food with me and I ate some as well to try to shake this cold. After that, I will fill up my car with gasoline and probably sit in the car for a while until my cold goes away on its own. After sitting in the car for a long time, I sat in the car for a whole entire day until my character got bored. I tried listening to the radio, trying to keep my car alive by filling up with gas and at the same time trying not to die from being or having the cold. Doesn't help, it got colder and started raining as well, and I didn't want my character cold and soaking wet. So I stayed in the car as long as possible, and then I finally decided that I should just fill up the car with gas and just go while I still can. After getting up in the car and actually going somewhere, I decided to try searching some houses, but I realized very fast that there was a lot of zombies over the whole area. I was getting attacked, I was getting bit, and I just decided to stay out of the houses after going into one and discovering myself that there's a lot of zombies. So I think the best idea was just get in my car and stay out of suburban areas. After driving down the back roads, I discovered a Pontiac Fiero, and there's a jack stand and a wheel. So I went ahead and put that wheel in the back of my car and just kept going. It was a very long drive. I also came across some traffic jams on my way out as well. I kept going down and then until I hit the highway. And then when I made it down to the highway, I found a police barricade. So I obviously did what every other person would have done in this situation. I ran the cops over with the car, and I went ahead and searched the police cars as well for any supplies and weapons, etc. Well, after completely looting up that police barricade, I found a couple of guns, a Smith & Wesson and some other stuff like that. Some decently good guns as I made my journey up to the top of where Riverside was. And it was a very long drive. And then, all suddenly, I almost died and crashed into a huge barricade. Saw a muscle car there and a bunch of other stuff. Sadly, muscle car was out of commission, but I did search these vehicles for anything useful, and I went ahead on my way. After that, I realized that the car I had was breaking down on me, so I needed to find a new car ASAP, because this one wasn't going to make it. As I kept going down the highway though, I did make it across a town, and a bunch of cars caught my eye. So I decided to stop here and decide to scavenge and clear out the zombies in the area. After clearing out the zombies, I also searched another muscle car, but it would take a while to repair this one. And I don't think I could repair windshields. So I decided to leave that muscle car behind, because I don't have a place to repair it anyways. Still need to find a place to live. So I took care of the remaining zombies and kept searching. After clearing out the majority of the zombies, I found a police car, but it wasn't in very good condition. Also found duct tape. There was also some other zombies I took care of here, including some police zombies. They had batons and stuff, and I actually was able to pick up a melee weapon for once. After that, I went to the police station with my baton to see if I could find anything. There was an armory, but I could not find any other zombies that had the key to the armory. I looked everywhere. I even looked on the corpses. I could not open these doors up if I even wanted to. There was nothing in here but batons, and I guess that's better than nothing, because I already have guns in my car. Some decent guns, but the real problem is I have no ammo. After that, I accepted defeat, got back in my car, and I was going to look for another car, possibly a heavy-duty truck if I could find one. Well, After a pretty long drive, I decided to hit the highway and go all the way down, and then something caught my eye. The truck I was looking for. The heavy-duty truck, to be exact. There's also a pretty nice car right next to it as well. But I had my eyes on the truck because it holds more stuff. There was other vehicles, but they were in terrible condition. So I settled with the green truck. After spending a good chunk of time moving all of the stuff out of my main car, my main vehicle, and then into the truck, I also moved all the fuel and everything. It took forever. It also stopped raining as well. I was able to start the truck up, and I was able to just leave and just get out of there. I also looted a clothing store as well and got some new clothing. Surprisingly, there was no zombies in the area, probably because I cleared them out back at the police station. After that, I hopped in the truck and continued my journey. Another thing that was good is the engine condition on this car was way better than my last vehicle. The engine condition was a couple of hits away from breaking. And it's the best engine condition out of all the other cars. After that, I went back to the other cars and siphoned all the gas I possibly could out of these cars, so the truck had as much gas as possible. After this, I would take the truck and I would go and take it, and I'm going to take it to go and look for a place to live, a place to store my vehicles, and to store all my supplies, so I can leave Kentucky. And this is why I always make the driver's side sleep next to another car, so you don't get bitten through the window. I also decided to drive all the way up the highway, and something caught my eye, a gas station. And I could use some more fuel, even though I'm literally on full. But after that, I kind of went on the rampage and decided to kill the zombies in the area so I can safely fuel up my car, and probably grab a couple snacks from the gas station. After completely destroying all the zombies in the area, I filled up my car and went back on my journey. But right before I start that journey, I need to take a stop at the gas station, restock on supplies of food before I get going. I need food and water and all that good stuff before I make it to where I'm going. Anyways, a little farther ahead, I took a bunch of damage, and these zombies are literally just degrading my car. I'm trying to get to this little place up on the map. I'm trying to drive up there. Could be a place I can live. Could be a place where I'm safe. But we'll find out. Shit. And looks like we got a power plant place. Forgot what these places are called, but I'm gonna go ahead and search it, see if there's anything here. Don't look like it's suitable for holding cars or supplies. Who knows, the place might be a wreck, I don't know. Oh wow, it's actually looking pretty okay. Don't look like it'll hold much storage though. But at least I can fill up my water here. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep looking. Well, my character got a little tired. We've been searching forever now. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and hopefully I'm not bothered. Oh man. Oh fuck, man. I really hope those are my bandages. Damn, bro, I can't sleep anywhere. Ah, shit. Please start. Thank God. Well, after driving for quite some time, I decided to go back and actually look for a different vehicle, preferably another truck, because this one's breaking. It's not going to last very long. But looks like luck was on my side, because I'm pretty sure I found exactly what I was looking for. Damn, everything checks out. This car is basically brand new. Alright, well, I'm going to clear out the zombies in the area. I'm going to move my stuff. I'm going to continue going where I'm going to be going. And hopefully, a place I can live is there. And here I am. This is the place I'm going to call home. It has plenty of storage, including a garage. I can store my vehicles in here, make repairs, and store all my gear. So when I'm ready, I can leave Kentucky. All I need to do is make this place my home and get that other muscle car, remove all the garbage and bodies. This is going to be a lot of work. Well, after parking the car and cleaning up a little bit, I'm going to go and run back to that muscle car. I'm going to put some gasoline inside of it. I collected some gasoline for my car, and I'm going to go down here. I'm going to fill it up, and I'm going to carefully drive it back to base without absolutely destroying it, because I'm pretty sure the engine is like at 5% health. But yeah, this took quite some time to do. And there she is. I finally made it to the muscle car. I'm gonna fill this thing up. I'm gonna take it back to the crate storage. And in my next video, I'm going to make some repairs on this thing. Hell yeah. Starts up and goes and everything. Alright, I'll see you back at the crate storage. Alright, I'm back at the crate storage. I'm gonna park this baby. Hell yeah, perfectly. I didn't break anything. And now all I gotta do is clean this place up, move some stuff in, and make this place my home. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I put a lot of time in this video, and I also recently injured my hand, so trying to edit this video was very challenging for me. But so if you could reward me and give me a like and subscribe, that would be very respectful of you. Thank you very much, and if you would like to see more of this content, go ahead and comment down below, and I will most likely make a part 2 to this, so you guys won't be left wondering what happened to our beloved character. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you don't end up absolutely injuring your hand like I did. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you and goodbye. And I will see you on the next randomness video.